Good morning, everyone. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscription. This is the daily forecast. It is for all signs, so I do speak in broad terms. It's a broad spectrum reading for the collective. You need to figure out if and where this reading fits in your life, if at all. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. It doesn't mean that it's broken for you. If anything's broken or wrong, you're not on your path. It just may not be your reading today. This reading is originally created for Saturday, the 3rd of June, but it's not solely set for that date. If you're seeing it on a different date and it makes sense to your situation, what you're feeling, what you're dealing with, by all means, utilize the reading when you see it. I do believe readings can be timeless and reach us when we need them rather than when they were originally created for. This reading is a continuation of the readings that, go before it. And so you'll hear me referencing back to the Sunday reading, which is the underpinning energy, which is like another layer underneath these cards. That reading you can check out. It populates at the lower left-hand corner at the end of this reading if you want to see what I'm talking about. For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu underneath any of my readings. In there is some things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, what decks I'm currently using, how to follow me on social media, either at my Instagram page or my Facebook business page. If you want to get in contact with me for a private reading, you can do so by messaging me at either of those two places. Know that I will not message you to sell you a reading. You would always need to initiate that conversation. If somebody approached you to sell you a reading saying they're me, it's not me. Easy ways to support the channel. Also, please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. I do put up daily content. And share the video out. Leave me a question or comment. All of those things greatly help. I do read them all and I enjoy them. So let's get into this and see what Spirit wants us to know, what the cards want us to know for the 3rd of June. So our card for the day is 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is kind of like the liar, cheater, stealer card. He's kind of the guy that's running off with the swords. This guy's running off with the mail. He's dropping a few bits of mail. Stealing people's mail is a major offense. And he's flying off on his skateboard there. Usually this means that there's some sort of a potential betrayal or an untruth in our midst. Swords are how we communicate, or our thoughts. They can be untruths that we're telling ourselves, maybe ways that we're lying to ourselves or not looking at the truth of a situation. But it can also be someone else that's maybe not being truthful or honest within a situation. And, lies can also come through omission too, where, not telling us some piece of information is essentially, in essence, lying to us too. Underpinning this from the Sunday reading is the Star card, so I'm not super worried about this card. This could be an untruth or a suspect situation, person, communication that we're already kind of aware of. And part of the reason why I say that is we've seen such empowered cards leading up to this card at the end of the week, and we do have the Star underpinning this. And the Star to me is healing, clarity, peace, right? So we know our own internal truth regardless of what's going on around us, even if it's a little bit all over the place or not necessarily delivering all of the information that we need. I don't think that we have to worry about this card. We'll look at the clarifiers, but there is definitely something that is, how do I want to say this, working against us today. Some sort of, maybe we feel like we're coming up against some reluctance with a relationship or a situation, or something's not feeling fully right in our gut around a person or situation. And that's to be trusted and heeded. When the 7 of Swords shows up, it's to kind of warn us that, not all the information is apparent, not everybody is being upfront, not everybody's being above board. Somebody's, taking our mail, committing what do they call it? Committing a civil crime? I'm not sure, and they're riding off, trying to escape without us finding out. That's always also the 7 of Swords. He's trying to sneak away with all of the information or the bounty of whatever the project is. This could be a coworker trying to steal our ideas. This could be, a relationship of some sort of friendship or a romantic relationship where they're not telling us everything that they need to, or things that we intuitively feel are true. They're saying, oh, no, no, that's not true. This card says, heed that we may know the truth. And also, on the flip side, this is us trying to deny something that we intuitively know that is true. It's almost like, the way that skateboard is positioned heading to the past, in my opinion, it means we could be taking ourselves backwards in time, or this situation, this person, this relationship could be trying to pull us back into its drama through not revealing everything or not telling us everything we need to know. And oftentimes, I will say this too with the Seven of Swords, if it is an outside influence, like a person or situation, bless their hearts, but sometimes Seven of Swords cards can sort of believe their own lies, so they don't necessarily cognitively know that they're lying to us. It doesn't make them wholly bad people or situations. It just means that, we see the truth through this. The stars' peaceful emanation is going to indicate to us to trust what we intuitively know to be true, what we intuitively feel to be true. Don't necessarily let what we're being told or shown by the outside scenario, situation, or relationship as the whole truth. This is also bringing into my mind yesterday's Page of Swords, right? Where the Page of Swords is, I need that little bit of more information. This might be the situation coming up where we're like, wait a second, this is the thing that was in my gut, was, that niggling feeling of, is this right? Is this completely true? Because I feel like this week's cards, we are in a position of power, authority, and the ability to make really good decisions for ourselves. This card here says to me that there could be a factor or something going on around us that isn't necessarily working with us or for us to be honest with us. All right. I don't know how else to deliver that, but we'll see what else comes out. Let's look at the modern Nirvana oracle and see what that has to say. Ooh, I love this. Abundance. We have all of those jewels pouring out of this beautiful pink conch shell. Again, giving me kind of star energy, only because of the pink of the conch shell and the stars, Aquarian energy, but she's pouring that water. Shells make me think of water. There's these jewels glimmering out, pouring out of this shell. There is an abundance to be had here, even if there is a limitation of some sort that we feel as though we're facing through misinformation or untruths, or not having all of the information. We can still achieve abundance or get to that truth, even if it's us having to surpass the situation or the person or what we're being told. Let me read abundance to you. I hope this makes sense for somebody. It feels rather specific. I don't know. Come on, abundance. Okay, abundance. Simplicity, patience, compassion. These three are your greatest treasures. Lao Tzu, Tao Te Ching. Are you feeling... allow the feeling of abundance to wash over you. Focus on all the incredible blessings of your life. And remember, the grounding stone for this week was blessed. So focus on all of the incredible blessings of your life. Feel your heartbeat and your breath move. Do you have all of your senses? Do you have food on the table, a bed at night? Find the abundance in the little things. Materialism can be a distraction that pulls us away from our true essence. Ask yourself at this moment what you truly have in abundance. Life, love, family, friendships. As much as you can, live in a state of appreciation of your abundance. It is often from that space where you believe that you are blessed to live in contentment that unexpected blessings arrive. The mantra is, my life is abundant and I am deeply appreciative of all of my blessings. Now, here's the thing. After reading abundance and I look at the Seven of Swords, is there an area where we feel like there's a lack of information or a lack of truth or a lack of participation from another party or within a situation where we're feeling held back? Abundance reminds us that we have it all contained within ourselves and we just need to sort of release it and let it pour forth. That shell is tough. right? That shell can weather storms, rough seas, all of that, and pour forth these beautiful jewels of abundance. So even if there's an area of our life that's maybe bothering us, annoying us, not being honest with us, or we're not being, honest with it in a way, there's a way to get around it, is my feeling, through focusing on the things that we have, the blessings that we have. Remember that stone blessed was the underpinning stone of this week. So I think that that really keys in here to this reading, reminding us to concentrate on our blessings and don't sweat the petty small stuff. If people are acting weird or, being divisive, don't give into it. Don't allow it to slow your roll or dim your shine. The stars should be our focus of bringing ourselves our own internal quiet, our own internal healing, our own internal harmony. Let's look at the clarifiers. We have the Six of Pentacles. That's a card of balance and equal give and take. We have the Eight of Wands. This is new information coming in quickly. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So again, more swords energy. This knight is going to defeat this Seven of Swords. If there is misinformation being given or something not fully being told, I really do think that we are going to get that information, especially with the Knight of Swords coming in like that and the Eight of Swords. They're both pinpointing down at one another like, boom, here's our answer, and they kind of culminate in this abundance. The Six of Pentacles is this sort of grounded feeling of being balanced and back in equal give and take within a situation, even if the situation maybe wasn't giving to us completely or fairly, right? That can be the Seven of Swords. I feel like the Knight of Swords comes in and like kind of slaps that Seven of Swords right off their skateboard and brings them, a wake-up call, or us a wake-up call. And I do think that this is a positive awareness with the Knight and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Those two feed off of one another. And the Eight of Wands is usually, if it's incoming information, it's usually information that's passionate, loving, kind, beneficial, right? It can indicate communication in a situation. If we've been outside of communication with a situation or person for a while, this could be incoming communication, a communication that may bring us back into a balance. That balance doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship or situation rectifies itself, but I do think that this Pentacles card indicates that we become more balanced within the situation, within our awareness of it, maybe even within our acceptance of, okay, you're not telling me the whole truth, and I'm okay with that because I know what my truth is, and that's all that really matters. And that's where my abundance lies. That's where my gifts are. So let's look for the grounding stone. Like, I get this feeling this is not to be sweated today. If somebody's acting crazy or a situation's going off the rails, just let it. Just let it. Like, the Knight of Swords is going to come in and kick its ass, is my feeling. The truth will reign supreme. The honesty, the stay grounded, stay balanced, do the right thing. It's all going to work out in the wash. Here's the grounding stone that we want to ground in today, and this is also going to help us find more and more of that abundance in that card that asks us to focus on the good things and have that gratitude. This is the energy of joy. Joy is a very high vibrational energy. Any sort of, Seven of Swords energy isn't going to be able to stick or hold to a level of joy. Find harmony within yourself, that's the star, and find the joy and the appreciation of that harmony. Maybe that harmony and that joy is the abundance that you have in your world today. Utilize that to move yourself through any situations that might be shortcutting you or not telling you the full story at this time. That is your reading. I hope it makes sense. If it does, please leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Leave me a question or comment, and tune in tomorrow and hit the thumbs up. All right, take care. Bye-bye.